My dad was definitely the coolest guy I knew. Hello, I'm Katie Shambo. I'm 20 years old from Merrimack, New Hampshire, and I'm a 2013 Young Faces of ALS Ambassador. My dad, Joe Shambo, was diagnosed with ALS in 1998 when I was 6 years old. And growing up with a father who had ALS, it made me different and unique. When my younger sister and I were little, we used to constantly ask our mom why daddy had bad hands. Our friends' parents could walk, play sports with them, coach them in softball and track. I constantly had to explain what ALS was and why my dad was in a wheelchair. Growing up, seeing my dad in a wheelchair for all those years, seeing him watch us on the sidelines, that makes me realize today that I can do anything. Why take the elevator when I can take the stairs? I saw how sick my dad was and how sad it made him. What some people may not get is that although ALS may take away the ability to walk or talk, people who have ALS are still smart. They are great parents and they are devoted friends. Everyone always tells me how cool my dad was. They tell me he was funny, athletic, kind, and handsome, and I like hearing those things. One cool thing is that with the many advancements in technology and all the social media outlets, my friends and family are still able to enjoy photos of my dad. When I post photos of him on his anniversary and on his birthday, I love reading all the comments and seeing all the likes that he still gets to this day. In our family, my dad and I were the most alike out of the four of us. We were both Tauruses. His birthday was the day before mine, April 25th, and that was something special we shared. Since I was so little, my first reaction to hearing about the diagnosis of my dad was basically, when are his hands going to get better? I was 6 years old when he was diagnosed, so I was too young to really realize what was wrong, but I knew day by day he was getting weaker, and that was hard to see as a child and as a daughter. Although my time with my dad was cut short because of ALS, I am so thankful for the memories that I do have with him. I want to share with you a story that I recently told at the 2012 ALS TDI White Coat Affair. In 8th grade, one of our assignments was to ask our parents to write a letter to us that would be sealed and not read until senior year of high school. My dad wrote me a letter a month before he died, and it sat untouched for 4 years in my teacher's office. I don't usually cry, but I did the day I opened that final letter from my dad. One of the things I always felt really bad about was seeing my dad in pain. He fought ALS for 7 years and lived at home with us the entire time so that my younger sister and I could get to know him a little longer. For that, he is my hero. In closing, I will share with you the last sentences of his letter. I am so proud of you for so many things. I hope that during your high school years, you took advantage of every opportunity to better yourself for your college years. Have fun and keep making me proud. I love you, Dad.